Now, from one of the oldest of all English seaside clubs, EA Sports welcomes you to Royal Liverpool in our continuing coverage of the world of golf.
Rich Lerner joined up in the booth by Frank Nobilo. Frank, there's nothing like it early tee time to get the adrenaline flowing.
And also, too, the golf course is perfect. Less divots. You don't see any sort of marks on the green. Greens are going to putt beautifully. And there's also, the course is a little bit softer. It's got the moisture from overnight. And also, when they've cut the golf course, there's that really green, fresh smell, like it's brand new.
So we're just going to get in a quick 9 here. Let's start on the back at the par 4 10th hole. And that will do just fine. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't hash it in the rough now, wondering what might have been.
Oh, off the flagstick.
Eight-foot putt here. And that in for a par here at 11. And that is 2 pars here to start this backside. Okay, in for a par here at 10 to get this 9-hole round started. The 11th runs along the beach to the left, and this is a tough driving hole, a par 4 at 392 yards. The short length will likely entice most to air it out, but the more prudent play might be a 3-wood or an iron because the small landing area gets tighter the further down the fairway you travel.
He gets a little lucky there and even bounces back into the fairway.
And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notavigay III.
He's looking at 96 yards to the front, 110 to the hole, standing on even par, looking to go under for the day.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today. I'm not quite sure that strike, whether they got it all, but ball's just come up a little shy. Outside chance for a birdie.
That is so painful when you come up that short.
Why is it that putts on line come up short?
And he gets that to drop. Back-to-back pars here on 10 and 11 to begin his backside. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
It is in the rough, but it appears to be a pretty good lie. Should have a go at this. His second now at the 12th.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
So a good lag putt there, Frank.
Yeah, the whole idea of a lag putt, sometimes you build with a 3 or a 4 foot circle. Just try and get it inside that. Good putt.
Got it there, but not quite on target. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. The 13th is a par 3 of 194 yards. It yields another panoramic look at Hilbury Island and the estuary beyond, but this could be a tricky little hole. Tee shots that land in that front right pot bunker rarely lead to a par. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. That is straight into the thick stuff. Still work to do to get this on the green. This is second.
That rough is obviously much thicker than we were all expecting this week. Consequently, took a lot of speed off that shot.
This one measures out to 15 feet.
Oh, now that is going to hurt.
That is a good result right there. Out of the thick stuff with the third shot, and then a one-putt par. Well, he came into this hole at even par, but with the double, he walks off at 2 over. The 14th is a dogleg left, par 4 at 454 yards. Ideally, your drive should stay as close to the dogleg as possible, but middle of the fairway is just fine if it can avoid any of the 4-pot bunkers in the landing zone. The green, thankfully, is bunker-free, but it does fall off somewhat sharply to the right. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway.
Second shot.
Good look at the green.
Oh, this is straight at it.
It's a really good line.
Well, there's a good strike in there. Just a little left of the hole, but inside 10 feet. That's about 50-50 chance on the PGA Tour of making a birdie.
You can't go wrong with finding the middle of the green. That's well done. This for birdie now at 14.
And these are the putts he hasn't been able to do much with all day. This doesn't have a whole lot of movement to it, and he could surely use it.
Right around 6 feet here for birdie.
Wrong time to be leaking oil here at the 14th hole, Frank.
Well, to state the obvious, too, that was very makeable. That's the one you'd expect to make more often than not. That's going to hurt.
Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that's in for a par. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. The 15th is the longest hole on the course, checking it at a full 620 yards. The fairway is fairly generous by Royal Liverpool standards, though it does feature bunkers left and right. The issues tend to develop on the second shot, where you'll need to commit one way or the other to going for it or laying up.
Yeah, that one going to chase down the fairway a little, and it'll wind up perfect. That might have been okay if it stayed in that thinner rough, but I think this popped into that deeper area. Oh dear, that looks thick in there.
You'll need to catch this solid 190 yards away.
Nah, that's not going to escape it.
And for a short little shot, the heavy rough certainly makes things more difficult because the rough gets between the club face and the ball. But not bad, all things considered.
This is an 11-foot putt.
Pretty good read there. Definitely good speed, and it just skips a foot or so by. The putter has not been at its best, but this is a good look for birdie.
That's a good putt right there. That's a birdie, and it is back to 1 over now for the round.
One over for the day.
The final 3-hole stretch begins with the par 4 16th at 461 yards. Most players should be able to move their tee shots beyond the 3 fairway bunkers, but more await up toward the green, 5 of them in total.
And that one not going to stop in time. It'll roll all the way into the bunker. And that was flirting with disaster the whole way, and it's going to wind up hopping into the bunker. Need to be careful not to take much, if any, sand here. His second to this par 4. Well, lesson there, I think, is if you find the bunker, you're just asking for trouble. Short of the green and a lot of work to do to salvage par. Well, I know I'm paid to talk, but there's not really much to say about that. Best to just move on to the next shot.
Ready for his third shot. Needs to hit this close.
Yeah, that's good pace. Just a little offline, but not too bad from that far away.
This would be a bonus from 25 feet away. Oh boy, way short. Have to hit it.
All right, just the one drop shot there. It's a bogey, +2 now for the round. Two over for the day. On now to the most talked about hole at the 2023 Open, the par 3 17th, known as Little Eye. This hole was completely revamped in the lead up to the Open, as the architects hope to create something similar to another 17th, that of TPC Sawgrass. The best play here, center of the green, every time. Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. A very sensible play there, right in the middle of the green. Gonna have to take pretty much a full swing at this one with the putter, because this one is into the hill and the hole is cut back. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And Rich, this is a green I am familiar with, and this putt is slower than most people realise. Slightly up that slope, little bit of movement from right to left.
Oh yeah, that one poured right in. A terrific effort there for a birdie here at the par 3. Okay, just the one drop shot, as that's in for a bogey. This is a big-time test. The closing hole here at Royal Liverpool, a demanding par 5 at 609 yards. 2 deep bunkers need to be avoided off the tee. Then the fun begins. A second shot needs to navigate a tough dogleg to the right before it emerges in front of gathered masses surrounding a green with no fewer than 5 deep pot bunkers in play.
Oh, talk about a friendly kick. I never got those. It could have stayed in the rough for the same price.
Ooh, some big drives today. That might be the biggest of the bunch. Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning. And I believe this ball, unfortunately, is going to be unplayable and out of bounds. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Frank, what do the great bunker players do?
Well, with short bunker shots like this, Rich, follow through is always a good key, but you've got to pick that spot. It's an inch or two behind the ball, almost like you taking out a divot with the ball in the middle of it.
Needs a good one. This is 6th shot. That's going to scoot a foot or two by. Not a good hole of golf here. It is that time to pick up and move on. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. So, partner, as always, I enjoyed it. Watching golf, calling golf. Let's do it again soon.
We got the best seat in the house, Rich.
So, for Frank Nobile.